What's up guys, SkittleRampage here. So this is everything you need to know to be able to get the C2E2 exclusive Funko Pops. So let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. So today we're going to be recapping and kind of just reminding you of everything you need to know to be able to shop this Comic-Con that is taking place tomorrow, April 26th. Now I am going to do my best to condense this information as much as possible, and if you guys have any further questions as we go along in the video, feel free to drop them down below and I will do my best to answer them. But before we get started, we do have our question of the day as usual, and that is, which exclusive are you most excited to get and add to your collection? Let me know in the comments. Alrighty, so first things first, what are the exclusives and what can you get at the event? Let's go over what there is. So here are your 16 C2E2 exclusives. We have some Freddy Funkos that are limited to 1,000 pieces each, including Freddy Funko, Proto, as well as Franny Funko. We also do have Mamoru Uchiha from Naruto, a Green Lantern, Iron Man, as well as Poochie from Simpsons, Poe the Panda, Yajirobe from Dragon Ball. We also have a Buzz and Woody 2-pack from Toy Story, Shanks and Caesar from One Piece, Cresselia from Pokemon, which is our 10-inch exclusive here. We also have Jiminy Cricket as our only Funko Soda, Mirio from My Hero Academia, and finally Egghead Jr. from Looney Tunes. Those are the 16 exclusives that are specific for this event. Now let's go over where you can buy them. Firstly, here for my United States collectors, over on Funko.com, they are getting a majority of the exclusives featuring the Freddy Funko ones. We also have both One Piece exclusives, Egghead Jr., Iron Man, Poochie, Madara, Yajirobe, and Mirio. Now over at GameStop, they are getting the Woody and Buzz 2-pack, Target's getting Poe the Panda and Green Lantern, Booth Only will be a t-shirt, as well as Books-A-Million and Barnes & Noble will be getting the Cresselia Pokemon Pop, and Box Lunch getting the Jiminy Cricket. Now something to clarify here is that everything you see there, you can still get on Funko.com. They will have every single exclusive regardless. But the ones that say specific stores, they're shared to those retailers, meaning you can walk into GameStop and pick up that pop, or buy it on the website. But the ones that specifically say Funko only, you can only get from Funko. One more big thing I wanted to mention was that Funko will actually have a bundle available. And what I mean by that is all 16 of these exclusives will be available for purchase altogether. They will all be sent to you for the price of $318. So if you prefer to maybe just buy everything and not deal with the hassle of trying to get that one exclusive you want, you can do that. This also guarantees you basically all 3 of the limited Freddys if you're a Freddy Funko collector. There are some perks to this, but I do feel this is very specific to the collector that maybe wants to resell some of these or actually collects a majority of what Funko put out for this event. Now for my international collectors, I wanted to share all of the shared retailer guides that I did find via their blogs. If you don't see your specific area, I couldn't find it unfortunately, and I apologize for that. But I'm going to play a quick slide through here so you can see where everything's going. Okay, so now that we've gone through what is at the event and where you can buy them, now let's go over what time you can actually buy them. So for any shared retailers, in store, it's usually going to be exactly when they open up. Now here's a screenshot taken directly from the Funko blog for the United States collectors. It says, select C2E2 exclusives will be available on Funko.com at 6 a.m. PT on Friday, April 26, 2024. All items will have the shared stickers. You will not be able to get an official sticker. You can only get that directly at the con. There will not be a lottery to purchase event exclusives on Funko.com. There will be a waiting room on our sites to serve customers in a first-come, first-served basis, which we'll talk about that a little bit later. But the most important thing to take away from here, guys, is that be up at 6 a.m. PT, which is 9 a.m. EST, or you can look up your respective time zone. That is when everything's dropping on the Funko shop. And usually for the shared retailers, the few that we do have online, it is around the same time roughly. Now, as far as Funko's store locations like Funko Hollywood, they will be open tomorrow as well. It does look like, according to this sharing from Funko Info, people have already started lining up and placing their chairs. chairs, basically saving their places in line essentially. So yes, Funko Hollywood will be open, but expect a very long line already. Now finally here, for anybody shopping on Funko Europe, for my overseas collectors, they did post over on their Twitter that the exclusives will be going live starting at 2 p.m. BST. Now those are all the times and information that I found directly from Funko. If you guys have any further questions about drop times, drop those comments down below and I'll try to get back to you ASAP. Now a little bit of a miscellaneous information here. The first thing I want to go over is the fact that the Funko shop will have a 1 pop limit, meaning that you can only buy like 1 Caesar clown, essentially. You can't buy 2, you can't buy 12 like some other Funko shops. It'll be 1 per person. Now to go a little bit further in depth on that, it does say specifically on the listing, like Caesar here, that limit 1 item per household. I don't think I've ever seen any cases where people have said they've had their orders canceled specifically for ordering like 2 for them and their spouse essentially. So it should be okay if you're placing an order and your wife is placing an order. But the main thing to take away from here is that it is a 1 per person limit. Now to touch back up on something we were talking about earlier is the queue system that Funko is going to use. So basically it is going to throw us all in one queue because everybody's going to be attacking the website for the same things essentially. So we're going to have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people. The website's probably going to crash. I want you to understand that ahead of time. If you've never dealt with this before, plenty of you guys have dealt with this, you know the website's going to crash. The queue system's going to be horrible. It's going to make your wait time go from 5 minutes all the way up to 50 minutes. Vice versa, you will drop down from 50 minutes to 5 minutes and jump back up to 10 minutes. I want you to understand that this is going to happen. That is due to the fact that bots are kind of jumping in and out of the cart and jumping ahead of you essentially. Unfortunately, it just can't be avoided. Funko has yet to do something serious about that. My reason in telling you this is that I want you guys to have patience tomorrow morning. Once you get in, just be quick with what you want. I would say think ahead of time. What is the most important exclusive to you, especially if it's like a hotter exclusive like Shanks or Caesar, for example, from One Piece. Those are going to be 2 of the hottest ones, for those wondering. Go in with the game plan of getting exactly what you want. Because yes, while there are 30,000 Caesars, that stock's going to be eaten up quick. So again, my best recommendation, go in with a game plan. Another big thing is that usually they don't allow express pay options like Apple Pay or Amazon Pay. So you actually have to use your card. So it's always good to have your credit card or debit card handy right next to you so you can get ready to fill it in, or if you have Google autofill, that's also really great. But yes, usually they don't allow the express option, so don't rely on that. Well guys, I really can't think of anything else to help prepare you for this event. I feel like I covered a majority of what you need to know. As always though, if you have any further questions, drop them down below. I'll do my best to answer them, but I do feel I covered a majority of what you need. I do want to thank you so much for watching this video, and of course, make sure to hit the like button down below if this was helpful to you or if you did enjoy. And make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here and want to check out future videos. I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.